Hey guys, it's Milad Nagibi here from the Transformation Project. I'm really excited because I want to share this for some of you who have tried everything, right? Everything under the sun, you've tried it. And you've done the courses, you've read the books, you've gone the articles, you've gotten your hands on everything you can possibly get your hands on. Um, you've tried discipline, you've tried setting habits, you've looked into different disciplines like a multidisciplinary approach to different industries like cognitive science, philosophy, law of attraction, like you name it, you've tried it, right? This was me. I've been there. I went through like an entire journey, both externally and internally. So externally, I went and I did a lot of reading, and I tried different frameworks. I tried different tips, how to just anything I could get my hands on to try and change some of my behaviors or some of my thoughts, some of my rigid patterns, and just try to better myself. But it just wasn't quite doing it for me. So uh, it was I did try quite a lot of things. I tried meditation. Um, I tried hypnotherapy. I tried NLP. I did a lot of different therapies, and even saw counselors and a lot of it. Um, so here's a little thing that you might have missed. This is the one thing. This is the one place I bet you wouldn't even think to look. You would never even think to look. You probably looked everywhere else, but this one spot, right? Your problem is internal. Now, let that sink in. The problem is internal. It's not external. You're projecting it onto other people. You're looking outside for answers. But the uncomfortable truth or the discomfort of looking within, especially to look at yourself in to try and find truth within yourself, the uncomfortable truths, that can be very, very dismantling. Like you really there's a lot of resistance to look at ourselves in that way because there's a strong ego and we don't want to think of ourselves as wrong or that we're at fault somehow or that we're responsible or that it falls back on us. A lot of the time we don't take accountability, we don't take responsibility. There's a lot of things that goes on. There's trauma, there's victim mentality, there's fixed mindset, there's tons of different like childhood patterns and things like that. Energetic blocks, I had plenty of them. So this one method, what I want you to do is take some time out and like 5 minutes of meditation, and I want you to sit there silently, just observing your thoughts. Whatever comes up, observe it, don't judge it. So if a thought comes up, this is boring, I don't want to do this, just observe it like something that's coming in and going through, rather than as one of your thoughts, as something that needs to be vetted by your analytical mind. Try to get your analytical mind out of the way and just be the observer. Just as if any feelings come up, if any senses come up, or if you feel nothing and you're like, okay, well, I'm not feeling anything. This isn't working. That too, in itself, is something. And what you're trying to do, that's the beginning. And the next stage after that would be to start tracking some of your behaviors, some of your thought patterns, and just try to look at some of these thoughts and some of these patterns with a magnifying glass, and see where some of the negativity lies, some of the statements that are assumptions or are incorrect or are deceptive, like black and white thinking, thoughts that are, oh, this person always does this and that person never calls me back, or there's, you know, statements that are like always, never, that are absolute, or that are of a contradictive nature. So you might believe one thing and also believe the complete opposite thing. That's ambivalence. But anyway, so start playing with some of these thoughts and just become more aware of yourself in general, and start trying to look deeper within. And after a little bit of time, if you can keep up this practice, you'll start to notice patterns emerge of thought, of behavior. If you want to write some of them down as well, that's a good idea. Sometimes you'll go through like a behavioral pattern that you think in your mind is something completely different to what it actually is, right? So I'll give you an example. In my life, there was a time when I thought that there was a lot of, like, my behaviors were very random, and this was because I had a strong lack of awareness around them. When I looked at that more accurately, it was not only not random, it was one behavior, and it was very predictable. So it was just a complete opposite thing to what I thought. But then I'd wake up and my day would just be really, really random, even though I'm doing the same thing all day, every day, and nothing's changing, and it's just a cycle. And there was a lot of things that I wasn't aware of back then. But the point here is just bring the awareness inwards, and after some time, you'll actually start to notice some changes. If you're looking for distinct patterns, little subtleties, you can actually look into this as well to see what kind of things you could be looking for. But I promise you, this is a very, very, very effective method. And it's overlooked. It's completely overlooked because, again, we don't ever look. We don't ever think to look inside ourselves. It's just not. It goes against the grain. And yeah, generally it's more natural to look outside, to read something, just to consume another video, how to do this, how to do that, get 10 clients here, get, wealth principles, and just, things that probably won't work. There's a lot of stuff you already know. But if you are or were like me and this was a problem for you, I highly recommend you give that a shot. Even journaling, I looked within myself and I started writing some of the stuff, deeper stuff that I had coming up for me. I started writing it down and writing patterns and looking at previous day, previous week, to see what's there. We don't really look at that stuff often and actually give focus and attention to it. But I promise you the solution and the problem are both inward. So I hope that helps. I will release more videos like this. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. And have a good day, guys.